Corey Taylor, Stone Sour this time, not Slipknot. How are you?
I'm all right. Hanging out in catering, playing little cards, hanging out, having a little coffee, some water, touching myself. It's good. It's good times.
It's kind of warm, isn't it?
Well, only if you're. Well, yeah, it is. I guess it is warm. Yes, it is.
Well, let's talk about the new Stone Sour album. It shows your ambition to grow every album because it's like 10 times more. Well, let's say just the easy way, better than the first one, which wasn't even bad, was it?
No, absolutely. I'm so proud of this album, man. I when it was done, I was like, oh my God, this is us? Is this us, really? Like I was proud of everybody on it. I was proud of the music. I was proud of just everything, man. The songs are better. The performance is better. The production is better. Like everything is just so much. It shows what a second album should be. Yeah. Really, I mean, honestly, you start with the first one, you figure out kind of what you want to do, and then you just go for it, and that's what we did.
And the best thing is that Stone Sour is meant to be something completely different from Slipknot. The first time you could hear, especially by voice and sometimes the riffs, etc., you couldn't hear that there are some members of Slipknot also. Yeah. But then on this album, it's almost gone. So it's like a real Stone Sour album. That's it.
Yeah, totally, man. It's what we did was just basically strengthen the divide. We really defined that line between the two bands with this album. Because the whole reason that we did this was so we could do things that weren't Slipknot, and that's the way this band has always been. Even before Slipknot existed, we were very diverse. We were, our main goal was to make the kind of music that we all wanted to make, So we wrote songs that were very diverse, because we are 5 different people. And it just feels really great. Good music is good music, and especially in this day and age when everything is so genre specific, and everything is so, it's got to be this or this or this or this. We really fill in the middle ground, we've never put ourselves into a box. We've never allowed ourselves to be boxed in by anything. We just do our thing and we enjoy it, and it's a mentality that's sadly lacking these days, man. But what are you gonna do?
Not much, I guess.
Exactly.
What do you think about the when I listen to your album, the first thing I think is this is gonna be a bomb in America. It's gonna be #1, and it's gonna. I don't know why. I think so. I think it's gonna be an American record, American success. Don't you think?
Okay.
You shouldn't say no to it.
Well, I try not to think about stuff like that. It makes me nervous. Obviously there's something in the back of everybody's mind that you hope that it does really well and it's very successful, but.
It's good enough to be played on radio, for example.
Absolutely, and it's doing really well right now. The single's out in America right now through Glass, and it's doing really well. But at the end of the day, I just want people to enjoy it. Album sales take care of themselves. Radio play takes care of itself. At the end of the day, I just want people to really dig the music, and I want people to really enjoy what we do. If that happens, then everything else takes care of itself. So money. If the money comes, it comes. But as long as I can take care of my kids and make my house payments, I'll do this as a part-time gig. It's just. You really want people to enjoy your music because, that's all you really have, All you have to do is hear the Lordi story and really get it, I think that is so awesome, dude. That's so great. And it's a sign of the times, People are over the plastic music. They're over the corporate music. They're over the company bought cheekbone bullshit music, if I can say that. It's sad, man. Like so many people these days are so convinced that everything that comes out is packaged that people have stopped trusting it. They want something that they help build, and that's really what we are all about. We wouldn't be anything without our fans, and our fans have helped us get where we are. And look at Lordi. People went out, they came out of the woodwork and they're like, we want Lordi. And I'm like, wow, that's so cool, The Zombie Band got it, And that's just a sign of the times. People, it's so refreshing to see that people can still stand up and have their voices heard. I get so sick and tired of seeing these people get up on stage and lip sync and sing, you know, and you know, they're auto-tuning from the desk and they've got Pro Tools running, and I'm just looking at it going, do you play one fucking note live? Do you do anything live, you know? I'm not going to say. Okay. They know who they are, and they should be ashamed of themselves. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's just, you know, I mean, I pride myself in the fact that everything I do live is me. Yep. I have never needed help. I've never needed any of that stuff. Even with Slipknot, you know, when we're doing songs like The Nameless, and the backups are a sample, yeah. You know, everything else is me and Fane and Clown and I've got the, you know, I've got the sore throat to prove it. But God damn it, I at least get up there and try. I refuse to sell the fans short. I refuse to get up there and basically be a commercial for all this technology, especially when these days anybody can walk into a goddamn recording studio and talk into a mic and basically have them auto-tune it.
A proper record.
Exactly. It sucks, man. You know? Just the fact that Paris Hilton and Kevin Federline have record deals, fuck you, dude. Whatever, you know? It's pathetic. I wrote a song about Bush because, well, first of all, when Bush started pulling his shit, I kept waiting for someone to call him on it. I kept waiting for someone more popular than me, maybe more smarter than me. I kept waiting for somebody to say it, and nobody did. And it finally got to the point where it's just like, well, if nobody else is going to say it, then I'm going to say it. People in my country, and I love my country, don't get me wrong, but I'm really embarrassed by a lot of the stuff that goes on. I mean, the way the French were treated, the way we basically used terror as a reason to go in and liberate Iraq, you know, more like liberate the oil lines, you know, and it's basically made us, you know, public enemy number one in the whole world. And it's not like we have that, you know, that great of a rep to begin with, you know. It
could go worse. That's what he proved.
It could be very worse. But at the same time, how much worse could it get before they just, you know, I mean, it's sad, you know. And people in my country are so quick to give up a little more of their freedom just to feel safe. It should be the other way around, you know.
And what I still think is strange that he was elected for the second time. It's still strange.
That just shows you how many stupid people live in America. Trust me, I was in Japan when it happened, and I was so mad I started throwing shit at my television. And I was like, no!
The good thing is there won't be a third time.
Exactly. Well,
you never know,
man. You never know. I mean, they've overturned so many constitutional amendments. You know, all I know is that if he tries any of that, I will go to Washington personally, pull him out of his little stupid house, and beat him senseless with my fists.
And what about Slipknot? What will happen? Because this will be like a Stone Sour year for you, at least.
Oh, yeah, do it at least 2 years. We're going to do this for at least 2 years.
It will hit off, so it will like 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Easily fill up the years with touring. And
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're going to go everywhere we didn't get to go last time. Because we only got to tour for about 9 months last time. And fuck that. We're going everywhere now. Yeah. We're hitting all the places that we didn't get to go. Australia, Asia, do an extended, you know, tour of Canada, South America. I mean, we're going everywhere. And nobody's going to stop us. Bring it on. Come on. Try to stop me.
Well, the fun thing is that everybody else in Slipknot has something else to do, so it's not even difficult to have like a 2-year break.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know those guys have been talking about getting together and just like starting to write music and whatnot. So yeah, please do, because you know, I mean, we're going to be doing this for a while. So, yeah. But then when we're done, we'll go back. We'll do Slipknot. Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be fun though.
Let's go.
Okay. Thanks a lot, man, for doing this interview.
No problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.